mortus est, finis vevit, finis protest, negrum pascade!
Alright, this video is on why we need to resurrect the Illuminati. I believed it for a while, but it's really not really hit home until I think yesterday that the new world, that the old world order, because I call it the old world order, it's not the new world order. It's they call it the new world order. It's the old Anglo-Saxon, Christian, I think Roman Catholic, Protestant, big edge of Protestant, sort of Christian Zionistic world order morphed into something they call the New World Order. A big way they control the minds of the people is with the media. And if you think about it, while the Illuminati gets a lot of shit talked about it, they only existed from I think 1776 up till like 1790 or 1780 something or something like that. And they were basically in that time, they were to some extent responsible for the American Revolution, and they were extremely responsible for the French Revolution. And I believe that the way that we need to bring that back, but this time with an emphasis on the media. The way the old world order, the Anglo-Saxon, Christian, House of Windsor, English world order, the way they control the masses is through the media, particularly using high drama, and I think with the use of comedy. They will preform opinions having to do with everything from gender, which is something they use to control the masses, to race issues, to economics and everything else. They sell the capitalist economic philosophy is good. They sell the feminist ideology about gender, which is not what it started out as. It's basically become a hate man festival. And they sell mass immigration of the third world into America as being good, notwithstanding the fact that they are the ones who collapsed the Mexican economy with something like with NAFTA, where they sent large amounts of American automotive jobs to Mexico to get lower pay, costing working class white people as well as blacks in this country. It costed them their fucking jobs. And then you say, and then when they found somewhere like Afghanistan and places where they can get people to work cheaper, they took those jobs out of Mexico and they took them somewhere else. Now, in the time when they were sending the damn jobs to Mexico, in that time, they had gave up their jobs. So Mexico used to be an agricultural society. They gave up their jobs working in agriculture, which is what Mexicans used to do, to get automotive jobs because it paid a little bit more. But when they took the automotive jobs, they couldn't go back to the farming, so they had nowhere to go but America. and they frame white people, that's white people, for this shit when it was these same rich corporate cocksuckers who control your media who did all this shit to begin with, and they bankrupt Mexican society and the Mexican people. And they the same thing that they used to have these gender roles that hurt men, and it's still hurting men. It used to hurt women, and I guess you could say still hurts women. They came up with these gender roles thousands and thousands of years ago, forced them on people, and they use the media to keep that going now. And they're just keeping these same prevalent whatever, they keep these same gender roles, these same racial concepts and all this shit. They keep it going. They keep racial conflict going. These are the same people that used to attack blacks. Not to defend the Republicans, but the Democrats actually used to be racist. I think it was Lyndon B. Johnson, who was famous for saying he'd have these N-words voting Democrat for the next 100 years. And of course the Republicans are racist and homophobic and everything else. So, I mean, you basically have some of the most scummiest scumbags on the fucking face of the planet controlling your fucking media. And this really just struck home yesterday when WE blocked me. I've known this for a long time. This really made me want to make a video. And I think what we need to do, and the way we deal with this, and this is my ideal, this is what I'm getting to, we need to resurrect the Illuminati. With an emphasis on taking control of the media. We need to band together, create groups, one secret organization with multiple Freemason lodges, with multiple groups, political groups and things, working within those Freemason lodges. And we need to try to take control of the media. We need to start to create our own media networks, infiltrate other media networks, and we need to start to write our own TV shows. I think a lot of it, what we could do is with wrestling, for example. Again, we need to take control of start our own media networks, infiltrate and eventually take control of other media networks if we can, and we need to write our own TV show. One TV show we could write is pro wrestling. I have a lot of ideas about ways we could revolutionize pro wrestling, get that over and get us over, make a lot of money, and be able to do more of what we want to do. And the reason, really, the real reason, in addition to controlling the people masses, one reason we need to get into the media, because if you control the media, you control the masses. Control the masses, you can control politics. If you control politics, then you control the money. If you control the money, you control society. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we need to do, because that's what the old world order is doing now. And they want to keep people stupid and idiotic, and we want to free them. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to work in secret. We're going to have to do a lot of dark and evil shit first, but we will eventually free them if we try. We can break this fucking matrix. And that's what I believe. And it's the illumination, not of 1,000 points of light, but of 1,000,000 points of light. It is the great work throughout the ages, the great revolution. It is the Aquarian age, the Luciferian age. And you say your thin disguise of tolerance is not going to serve you any longer. To the people who control society, to the fake liberals, it's not going to serve you any longer. You're basically the satanic might is salvation to those who are still motivated by cyanide. And this is from Anton LaVey, by the way. It's called The Riding Forth. At least some of it is. And the knights of the Infernal Empire are riding forth, and our eyes are inflamed with the fires of hell. The pendulum swings both ways, and it's starting to break loose from your grubby hands, which have held it for far too long. And that's it. So, P666.
I want to present but not just rusted princes. Is a saying old and true, not your hope in government. Translator, no, trust of law, and golden rules are fastened to betray the survival of the strongest is the gospel of today. What is right? What is fight for the right when coffee flames lit up the beauty? Oh, and when the naked feel the dawn way down the spoil of love. Fight for the right when rich men fell without no proper love. The locket of the ancient world and the gospel of today. Around this world in love, it's